What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dylan's Daily Vlog. So, I was doing a discussion yesterday, like a little conversation on my second channel. So, as you know, I have 3 YouTube channels. I have Dylan's Daily Show, right, where that's my main channel. And then I have Two Savage Democrats, where I upload the Two Savage Democrats podcast. That's a pretty good, it's a nightly kind of thing. And then I also have this Dylan's Daily Vlogs, where we do vlogs, etc. Now, during the podcast yesterday, we were kind of having a discussion about the meaning of life, morals, and like why we're here as humans. And the obviously, what it always comes back to is, when we talk about how the universe got here, like how did the universe get to this position it's in? How did it become, even if you believe in the Big Bang, how did it get here? At some point with the Big Bang, there had to have been the conversion of nothing to something. Right? Like there had to have been that time where at one point there was nothing, and then at the next point there was something, and that caused the Big Bang. Because, and people say you can't get nothing from something. Well, in reality, they're kind of working on that in the lab, but we're not going to speculate. Actually, we're kind of speculating in a way. But I had an interesting response to that in terms of what is nothing. And I kind of said, nothing in and of itself is something. And they were confused. They were saying, well, nothing would be deprived of everything. And I said, well, do we truly know what everything is? See, that's where the question comes in, because we don't truly know what everything is. If I were to say, we know like all of the molecules, all of the particles, everything we know about, all of the elements that we know about, that we know about, right? You gotta remember this. If we were to remove all of everything we know from a certain area, to us, that would be nothing. But there could still be things in that area that we don't know about, that we haven't discovered yet, thus making that nothing something in and of itself. So nothing to us could be something that we don't know about. See, it's just a very interesting way of looking at things. Like, I did a video on this channel about life in the universe. And one of the arguments against life in the universe is that, well, we've been listening for radio transmissions from the universe and we haven't heard anything. And by the way, it was pretty cool that the NASA made that announcement. They discovered those 7 planets, which is really cool, that are Earth-like, that could inhabit life. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we've been listening for radio transmissions. Well, we only recently, in terms of the creation of the planet and everything like that, discovered the radio transmission. So if aliens were trying to communicate with us via radio transmissions, we wouldn't have heard it if we hadn't discovered that yet, right? We would just be standing there. Therefore, hearing nothing at the time may have been something. So does that make sense? Like, if we haven't discovered the radio transmission, the radio wave, right, we wouldn't have been able to hear the radio wave. Thus, if they're communicating with us with that before we had developed that, we would have heard nothing. But in reality, there's a lot. So our idea of nothing comes to us because we don't have an understanding of everything. So it's really hard for us to say, well, how did something come from nothing when we don't know everything? So, next time you talk with somebody, blow their mind and make that point. It's just an interesting point to make. But anyway, that is it for the video. Anyway, I'm not even going to do an extra like I usually do. I'm just going to say stay tuned. Because remember, the LA vlogs are coming, because I'm flying out to LA on Friday with my friends, so that's going to be fun. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.